You know, I had to get in and drop my 2 cents when it comes to the Detroit Lions pass rush. If you are watching the Countdown to Camp series, which a lot of you guys ain't, but the ones that are, I appreciate you. You will see a trend starting to develop right around that, I would say, week 3, week 4. Week 3, we got the Desmond Ridder, but kind of week 5 after we sacked Desmond and Jordan Love with the Green Bay Packers, you can see a trend that the Detroit Lions could not get to the quarterback on a regular basis. Now, we ended the season with 38 sacks. 11 and a half of those went to Aiden Hutchinson. He was responsible for a quarter of the sacks that we received in the 2023 NFL season. The Detroit Lions opt not to take an edge rusher in the NFL draft or pick one up in free agency, opting to go with, well, I take that back, we took Mekhi Wingo in the 6th round. He is a defensive tackle, defensive end, undersized, but we've seen that before, right? So he could be something, but we also go and get Marcus Davenport. I forgot that we did that. So just forget about what I just said. We went and got Marcus Davenport and drafted Mekhi Wingo. It's been, that's how kind of a non-factor those dudes are with me, but y'all know how I feel, right? And I had to get in, man. I had to get in with this and get my 2 cents. I saw the words edge rusher come across my email, and I was like, I got to make a video. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I miss making videos, dog. I do. I'm like, you kind of get addicted to it. And I know some of y'all addicted to watching me as well. That's a good thing. Don't be mad. If you might notice something new, man, bam, look at the banner beneath the banner. That boy is sweet. And I guess you guys can see it now. It rotates every 15 seconds. We got 2 minutes worth of affiliate links. Don't hate the player, man. Hate the paycheck, because I'm trying to do this full time. You heard? I'm trying to provide that type of content. I'm trying to be able to, to hit the streets and hit certain places. And only way I'm going to be able to do that if you got them affiliate links, man. So go ahead and check out the long list of affiliate links in the comment section. I appreciate, not in the comment section, in the description, man. Don't be mad, bro. Don't be mad. I'm trying to pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pay some bills. I'm trying to get out there. All right. And that's the way we do it. Okay. So if you're going to make any purchases, man, check out the description below. But check this out, man. We got to talk about, this is coming from Sideline Report, right? And they got an article from, Albert Breer with SI. This is 5 edge rusher options for the Detroit Lions as a Marcus Davenport insurance. Now, I've been hearing a couple things, man. One of them things is that DJ Reader may not be ready for camp. Not sure we'll see him in the preseason. I don't think we are. So that means he has until September to get ready. But I think he'll be just fine. But when it comes to Marcus Davenport, his inability to stay healthy, that's an issue. And here are 5 edge rusher options for the Detroit Lions as Marcus Davenport insurance. Now, I have looked at this, and I'm going to tell you what, number 1 is something else. All right, so number 5, a lot of these guys we've talked about before. Number 5 is Carl Lawson, who is a free agent. And this guy here, man, Carl Lawson would be one of the cheaper options. He is still a free agent now. I think he played with the New York Jets last year. There was a guy, not Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff. Yeah, Bryce Huff. A lot of it. Look, it's been so long, I forgot. It's been so long, I forgot, about these edge rushers because, they're not on our team. But anyway, I don't want to go back into the past. Carl Lawson, free agent. Okay, he had 7 sacks last season, so he's kind of that one of those mid guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I wouldn't be mad if we picked up any of these guys, but that number 1 guy is something else. All right, so Carl Lawson would be number 1. He is a free agent, not gonna cost that much money. Now we've got number 4, Emmanuel Ogbah. We talked about him as well. I believe I made a video about him. What did he do last year? It says at least 5.5 sacks in 4 of the last 5 years. So he wouldn't be a bad pick as well. Then we got Marcus Golden, the free agent. Marcus Golden. I can't remember what he did last year. Who was he with last year? The Pittsburgh Steelers. Like I said, any of these guys would be insurance. And I think they would be at least a lateral move when it comes to Marcus Davenport. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna think most of them, most of them might be a step up. And now here's one of my favorite guys that I think would be very, very beneficial if we were to pick this guy up, Yannick Ngakoue. Now, one of the things about Yannick Ngakoue, he wind up having, what did he do? What did he get last year? He wind up having, let me see. He posted at least 8 sacks in each of his first 7 seasons, with double-digit sacks twice and at least 9.5 last year. Last year wasn't a bad year for him. The thing about Yannick that might detract from him coming here is before he signed with the Bears, like Yannick Ngakoue has been on 6 teams in 6 years. He's been with the Colts. He's been with the Bears last year. He was with the list goes on and on. That is a little bit of like not a red flag, but it's concerning. Why are you, is it you're just a bunch of prove it deals? Is that why? Or is it a legitimate concern, something with the character? I don't know. You don't really hear much about him, but 6 teams in 6 years is a bit of that's kind of a concerning to me, but I don't think he's been on multi-year deals with any of those. I think most of those have been 1-year deals. So he just has not stayed with that team. And the thing about coming to Detroit is we're only going to give him 1-year deal. So it'll be another 1-year deal. I will say this though. Coming to Detroit, you're most likely going to win a Super Bowl, right? You're most likely going to win a Super Bowl. So that is one of the things about becoming a Detroit Lions. Like we're one of the Final 4 teams last year, and you could legitimately win a Super Bowl with Detroit. So maybe the Detroit Lions will pull the proverbial trigger. He did hurt his ankle or something last year, but they got a kind of like a video of him where he seems to be doing just fine. And number one. Now, you know that I've been talking about edge rushers and guys that are unavailable. And I'm going to be real with you. A lot of the ones that I wanted, a lot of the ones that can make a difference are all locked up. They're all locked up for years. Nobody is going to be available. Josh Allen, Brian Burns, Danielle Hunter. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Not a lot of people are locked up. The Detroit Lions opted not to take one in the first or second round, not to really make a splash in the free agency, and not to really get one at the trade deadline last year. Now, allegedly, Brad Holmes tried to trade for Danielle Hunter at the trade deadline, but Danielle might have had something to do with why that didn't happen. But this guy here, number one, this to me would be a Super Bowl kind of winning move, right? And number one is for the Detroit Lions to trade for Matthew Judon. Now, you might be like, bruh, here we go again with this trade stuff. And yeah, we here. It's that time of year. But knowing that Brad Holmes may have tried to trade for Danielle Hunter at the trade deadline, and no doubt would have wrapped him up. And I think if we have Danielle Hunter, we win a Super Bowl. That's just real talk. And I think Matthew Judon is right up there. This guy would help us win a Super Bowl. I would have no issue with our pass rush if we got a guy like Matthew Judon. All right. Now here's the deal. This is, it's got potential written all over it, right? All right. So this is from, excuse the language in this tweet. This is from somebody on Twitter a few days ago. It says, if the Patriots don't give Matthew Judon, which is his Twitter name, an extension this season, we are messed up. Pay the man what he wants. We want a solid defense. Well, Matt Tardif, I'm with you, bruh. Matthew responds, I don't think that's about to happen. Okay. Now, he follows that up a little while later with, all right, I'm going to head out. So you can see this tweet was at 3:02. This one was exactly 2 hours later. Now, you might be like, Grid, we going to have to, or Derek, we going to have to pay. I'm Grid. That's my other channel. We going to have to pay him. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're talking about an extension. There's no doubt about it. But if you look at the pass rusher options in the draft, do you see a guy that you want? We're probably going to be picking late. Brad Holmes is going to have to pull some magic again. Maybe another Terrion Arnold situation where a guy, don't forget, Terrion Arnold went before Darius Robinson, I believe, right? I can't remember, but they all went pretty early. So if you don't see anybody in the draft that you would want to get, and also knowing that we're going to pick late, hopefully, right? At least in the bottom 4, right? I'm hoping to pick 32 myself. But Matthew Judon could be somebody that we could look at. And this is real. Like, I wouldn't even be mad at all if we made this happen. All right, now this is coming from Spot Track. Check this out. It says, Matthew Judon signed a 4-year, $54 million contract with the New England Patriots, including $18 million, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. In 2024, Judon will earn a base salary of $6.5 million while carrying a cap hit of $14.6 and a dead cap of $10 million. You know what that sounds like to me? That sound like he affordable. And that sound like he very cuttable. All right. Now he's going to want a deal. He's going to want to get paid. He's also going to want to win. I don't know if let me see. He was drafted in 2020. He joined the New England Patriots in 2020. In 2021. He is a free agent. He's a free agent after this year. He's a free agent. So the Detroit Lions could trade for Matthew Judon before or during the season, and I'm not even going to be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad one bit at that entire situation if we were to make that happen. Pay him, all right? Now, you have to consider some things. We have to, Aleem McNeil, he's on the last year of his deal, all right? And there's another guy as well. Okay, Penei Sewell is locked up. Taylor Decker. What are we going to do with Taylor? I have a feeling we could move on from Taylor Decker. We really could. Maybe we put Penei Sewell and get another, Taylor's on the left, right, get another right tackle, right? So I could see something like this happening. I really could, because all of the pass rushers, they're all locked up. If we're going to get somebody, a substantial pass rusher, a game changer, we might have to do this, okay? We might have to do this. We got a veteran with DJ Reader. We've got a vet, Aleem McNeil. Now he about to be a vet, right? Going into year 4. So we got some vets on that defensive line. We got even Aiden Hutchinson in his 3rd year already. But could you imagine? Now I know Matthew Judon, I wanted that pure edge rusher. That's what I wanted. I wanted a big dude on the line, hand in the dirt, off, get up and go, get the quarterback down. But Matthew Judon, he'd do just fine. He up there with the Brian Burnses, kind of like that Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? I think Josh spends more time in the dirt than Brian Burns, but Kayvon Thibodeau, that's where they at. I'll take that in a second. He's affordable this year. The issue would be next year, what kind of contract would Brad Holmes be willing to give him? You got to understand. Penei Sewell wrapped up. St. Brown wrapped up. Jared Goff wrapped up. We look at next year. We don't really have too much to worry about because we have Jamison Williams. I think at this point, we're picking up his 5th-year option. That's all we're going to do. We're not going to extend J-Mo going into year 4. He's not extend J-Mo right now. Extend go gadget J-Mo. He's not there yet, okay? But he will be if he has a big year. I think we are guaranteed to pick up his 5th-year option no matter what. We could allocate some money because Taylor Decker probably going to go. So we could either draft a left tackle, okay? Maybe that's who our first-round pick is, a left tackle. Or we can pick one up in free agency. And as far as our pass rush is concerned, you're talking about a 4th-year Aiden Hutchinson. Okay. So I think Aleem McNeil is the biggest hurdle in something like this happening. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Your boy had to get in on it. I had to get in on it, man. There's a lot of other stuff I want to talk about too. I'm trying to take a vacation, but it just keep calling me back. Man. And when I heard pass rush, I had to talk about it. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Would you take any one of these guys, or would you trade for Matthew Judon? Because we would be talking about where we're giving away capital. I think we had a discussion on if the Detroit Lions were they ready to trade away a 1st-round pick? Now, we're not trading away no 1st-round pick for a guy that would expire a contract. That's not going to happen. But, so that's a little leverage that the Detroit Lions would have over the New England Patriots as well, is the fact that this guy can walk next year, right? So, of course, they can tag him. I don't know if that's in his contract that he can be tagged or whatever, but we shall see. But let me know your thoughts, man. And again, hopefully you guys can see I did update the channel banner and stuff like that. And hopefully it is all working out for you guys. You can see it. I know on the TV, I got an 85 inch. You can see it just fine. But, you know, I want y'all to be able to see it. Make sure you guys check out. I want to make sure I get this going before the season as well. So if anybody watches this video on playback, you guys can click it. And sorry for the long video, man, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I had some catching up to do, man. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I want to thank my members, because this channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Listen, it's been so long since I made a relevant, up-to-date video. I almost forgot how to work this thing. I'll see y'all next time.